My name's Ciara O'Neill. I'll be playing the role of Jackie for the third time now. I'm a graduate in drama and music from Liverpool Hope, and I'll be going on to do my Masters this coming October. I think in terms of, since we did it at the Lantern, I would say the play probably built in popularity. From the first time we did it, it was only a little small theatre and a small audience that were coming to see it, but I think because it did so well the first time round and we got so much good publicity, when we came to the capstone then there was like a bit of a buzz about it, and obviously it went really well and was really successful, and that's why we're going to bring it to Edinburgh now, because we feel like a wider audience needs to see it, and definitely an audience that's not just Scouse. So for me, I know for a fact that I'm going to enjoy the style of performance in Edinburgh so much more. I know that we are going for that stripped down Brechtian style, which means there's not as much use of costume, props, tables, chairs, and that's the kind of theatre that I enjoy making, where you don't have to, it doesn't have to be all naturalistic. That's not really what I'm about, so this time round for me will be a little bit different. In terms of my character, I just want to probably bring a lot more comedy to the character. Just make her a little bit more stereotypical. I don't want to say stereotypical, but a lot more out there and a bit more fun than what she has been in the past. Just in terms of grabbing the attention of the audience, and especially when we're doing street theatre and things like that, we want the audience to know that this is going to be a funny show and they need to see big fun characters out there in the street in order to come watch it. So, just like as I was saying before, in terms of her, she's always quite the level-headed one, maybe out of the three girls, a bit more mature. It's as if she has a bit more experience than the other two girls. That's kind of how I've always seen it anyway, in my head. And I still want to keep that kind of character, the one who keeps them all together, keeps everybody's head in check, gets things done. But at the same time, as I've said, I do want to make her funnier and just as funny as the other two girls' characters. Just to show that she does really love Dave and that they do have a really good relationship, but that there's this, other side to her as well. It's very different, and I think everyone knows that it's very different this time round. But with anything that you ever do in performing arts, you're never going to have the same cast forever, so there's no point in thinking about it that way. We just have to all get back into our roles. Everyone that has a new role is just, is dealing with it really well, and is obviously we're all going to pull together and make the best of it. And we are a smaller cast now, but that doesn't mean that the show isn't going to be as great as it was the last two times. And maybe this will be a help, actually, that everything has changed so much that maybe when we go to Edinburgh now, we've got a bit more pressure, that there's less of us, and we've got pressure to do a great job at an amazing event. So I definitely 100% have to adapt to having a new Dave, because when you've had the same person for so long, say, is it like 6 months? Was it 6 months, a year? Both shows anyway. So October last year, and then obviously up until March this year, which is a long time to spend with someone, to rehearse with someone, and then you have a certain dynamic with someone, and then when they go and that changes, it is quite hard to get back in and get that chemistry with someone else. But it does help. It does help when you're all so close as a cast and you all know each other really well. So obviously to get that closeness doesn't take so much. It's just a different kind of closeness from what it would have been with the previous person. So it's Symposium Hall in Edinburgh. I think it's pretty central. And it is from the 13th. We arrive on the 13th. I think the performances are from Monday the 15th to Saturday the 20th. I think so. I hope I'm right. And it's like a 260-seater, I'm nearly sure. Really nice staging. It's like arched seating, isn't it? Yeah, so I think it's a pretty big venue, and it's going to be the same as the Capstone. Slightly the same, or a little bit less. A bit less than the Capstone, but a huge venue for going to Edinburgh, I think. It's not like we've got a tiny little pub or anything like that, which our play would be quite suited to as well. We've got like a great venue, so people should definitely come and check it out.